Good morning to everyone and our wise judges. My name is Lim Nian-Chen, and today I would like to ask that you lend me your ears just this minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever stopped to wonder what kind of future we are creating for the younger generation? Every day we hear of floods, forest fires, polluted oceans, and even unbearable heat. These are not just random events. They are warnings from the earth telling us that our actions are harming it. But here is the good news. We can still fix it. Through smart thinking, new inventions, and conscious choices, we can still make a difference. First and foremost, I would like to introduce an invention which I call the flowering pencil, which has flower seeds at the end of them. Now, after using a pencil, majority of us would often just throw them out or leave them behind. But with this invention, I have solved the problem. This problem, which could be solved by just writing using the flowering pencil, keep writing and writing. After writing, just put it in a pot of soil and water it every day. After a week or two, you will see beautiful flowers sprouting from the pot. This may seem small, but the impact is very powerful. Just imagine every student using this flowering pencil. Imagine how many flowers you can see all around the globe. You could see flowers everywhere, just like beaches, schools, homes, offices, anywhere. Wow! With this, pencils will have a second life, the one with beautiful colors and bring back nature into our surroundings. Now, secondly, I would like to introduce a biodegradable plastic for our skincare, makeup, and any other bottles we use in our daily lives. With this plastic, we can save plastic pollution. Plastic pollution has often been told as the biggest pollution around our globe. But with this invention, we can save this plastic pollution. The biodegradable plastic is only used for once and it will degrade over time. We could also invent something like a seaweed biodegradable plastic, which dissolves in water after using them. Plastic pollution has been a very harsh thing to say, but plastic pollution has caused many harms towards our marine life, clog our drainage systems, and even breaks down into microplastics which enters our food chain. I hope that everyone can change from original plastics to a biodegradable plastic to maintain a safer and eco-friendly environment. Now, thirdly, I would like to ask that the country implement more stricter and harsher punishments for people who litter around, and even stricter fines for people who litter around. Just like how Singapore did with their cleanliness laws. And the country should teach our citizens how to be responsible and how to clean up after themselves in our beautiful and flourishing land, just like how the Japanese people were taught to respect their land. On the topic of respecting and educating, I would like to bring up that education is also an important thing for our environment. We could educate young people to start thinking and start taking leadership towards our own environment. With these young people in our hands, we can start taking power by planting trees, reduce our waste, and even we could reduce the carbon emission. On the topic of carbon emission, I would like to ask that people start reconsidering using fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are often been told as dirty fuels, and we can still change that. We could change to cleaner alternatives, just like solar power, wind turbines, hydropower, and even biomass. These cleaner and safer alternatives are more eco-friendly towards the environment, which we only use with sun, the wind, air, the water, and even bio-waste. Now, after all that said, I would like to ask that everyone starts watching the YouTube video titled Dear Future Generation, Sorry by Prince Aya. Although his predictions of the world ending were false, but there are still many points of his that are worth mentioning. Just like how 50% of our forests are now decreasing, and how recent forest fires has increased rapidly. Now, with all that said, I would like to ask that everyone start taking their action, their power, and what they could do to help protect our land. Just like how we should start now, start today, and start this very minute. Now, thank you everyone for listening, but I would like to say one last thing, which is we could still keep our earth safe by one invention, one clean alternative, one new rule, and one step forward towards a cleaner future. Thank you.